I'm making this video in response to a newscast that I saw about the roving gangs of kids on bikes running at people and sometimes assaulting them. I think it was happening in Florida. And the police aren't doing anything about it. And why that's so frustrating, is I'm not going to sit there and be a victim. But what's going to happen is if I take matters into my own hands, if I bring the protection I need, because I can't take on 8 people, I can't take on 4 people, but I can if I use force. But if I use force, then what happens? I'm going to get prosecuted the same way the police are not going to prosecute these gangs of kids. If we don't have a society where we can't live together and have the authorities take care of our problems, what do we have? Not to mention that, many places in the country right now, they take care of the ones that are causing the problems way more than they do to us. What do you do with that? What do you do with that if you're a capable human? At some point, you're going to take matters into your own hands. This cannot continue. This is the structural breakdown of America, and this is what the Democrats want. I'm sorry. I know it's happening in Florida too. I understand that. But we have to have rule of law. We have to know who's in here. We have to know the families of the kids that are creating the problem. It's so frustrating to me to see my land, not my land as a white man, but our Americans' dream, our hope of a shining city on the hill be ruined. And you know who it's being ruined by. I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer, but I'm so frustrated about everything that's going on right now. I wanted to say something. And I hate this. And I wish it didn't have to be like this. But you know, in a movie or in a story, in a book, right at that moment when everything seems, and the Battle of Helm's Deep, the Lord of the Rings, when all hope was lost, Aragorn and his death army came and rode in and saved the day. I could be wrong on that. I hope that happens to us. I hope that dream isn't just a movie. I hope life is going to imitate Imagination Land and we get our own saviors. Imagine our saviors are supposed to be us. But man, the first people to take matters into their own hands who are rightfully defending themselves are not going to get any bit of justice, I'm sure. I love America. I love this place. I read all the John Jakes books. I wholly bought into our faults and our hope of a shining city on the hill. I love George Washington. I love Who's the other George? The Black George, the peanut butter guy. I love that man too. I love Terry Crews. I love Tupac. I love Bone Thugs and Harmony. I love the black people here. I love the Hispanics who came here, especially the ones from Cuba who wanted to escape that. I love the Venezuelans who came here because they couldn't live under socialism, who now want to go back to help their country. I love everyone who came to this country with the dream of becoming an American, not to tear it down, not because they hated this place. Not the Somalians who come here and take all of our stuff and then get mad at us for it, who wave the spell around of racism telling us Americans are bad. We're not. We're the greatest fucking people here. Let's goddamn act like it. If you're watching this, I love you too. I just want us to be better. I just want us to be the savage Americans that we were born to be. Thank you. I love you.